What is going on, everyone? Please get to see Seven here, and another episode of Danganronpa 3, the anime, has come and gone, ladies and gentlemen. My ultimate, another episode, Despair Arc, Episode 8, has come and gone. My ultimates. Oh my god, this was a great episode, let me tell you. This episode was amazing. Now, before we begin this little thoughts video, let me just say right now, a lot of people were upset with me about not liking the last episode of the Future Arc. Episode 8 of the Future Arc, and honestly, yeah, I didn't really like it. I watched it a few times, you know, I got all the little details that I missed the first time around, and honestly, like, this episode of the Despair Arc blew the Future Arc out of the water. I was like, man, this is Danganronpa. This is what I love about this freaking game / series. It is so good. Despair Arc, every week that I've watched Despair Arc, I've loved it, legitimately, guys. Every single week, every episode, I've loved the Despair Arc. Every time I watch the Despair Arc, it's not even because of the characters in it. It's not because it's Danganronpa 2 characters. It's just, everything is just so well paced. And it's just good. I love Future Arc too, I really do, but I feel like every episode for Future Arc is kind of like a hit or miss. It's like, this week, yeah, there'll be a really good episode, and then next week there'll be like a, not a bad episode per se, but just a meh episode where you're just like, that was cool, I got my Danganronpa for the day, but I kind of want more. I kind of want Despair Arc on Thursday. And then there's some weeks where you watch the Future Arc and you're like, okay, this was my feeling for the week. I wouldn't even have to watch Despair Arc on Thursday. That's just how it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I was not expecting Nagito to act like how he did in this episode. That was amazing how he stood up to Junko Enoshima like that. Like, I was not expecting him. I mean, I know he's all about hope and such, but him to actually pull out a gun out of his jacket pocket and point it at Junko Enoshima and said, this is for hope? Screw your despair? I was not expecting that to happen at all. Nagito, what is going on? You are awesome. I love Nagito after seeing that. Like, cause I mean, you played some of the other games like All the Despair Girls, you played the second game, and you saw the ending, and you saw how crazy he was and weird, and you're just like, oh man, he's gonna do something weird with Junko Enoshima. He might side with her for all we know. But no, he actually pulled out a gun, pointed it at Junko's face, and said, this is for hope. Me and Chiaki, we got this. I got Pekoyama outside fighting your little sister out there, Mikuru Ikasaba. You ain't stopping me. We need to go ahead and just give Nagito a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Just start clapping for him, because honestly, all this Nagito hate, everybody always wonders, like, why do people like Nagito? Why do people like Nagito? What's so good about Nagito? Honestly, that man made Danganronpa 2 in my opinion. But, like, after seeing this episode, you have to like this man. You have to be like, this guy is the man. He's the man, not only of this anime, but of the series. That was amazing. Now, I was saying this during my reaction, but there was a couple Danganronpa 0 things that I kind of caught in there. Like when they were talking about how the protest was called a parade and such. There's some things in Danganronpa 0 that I'm not going to go ahead and spoil right now if you haven't read it, but I would go read Danganronpa 0 right now, honestly, guys. Like, if you don't listen to me read it, because I do read it on my channel, you need to go out there and read it yourself, just real quick. It's like 285 pages or something like that. Just go out there real quick and just binge read it. It's actually coming into effect here. Like, the Despair Arc mentions a lot of things that are in Danganronpa 0. So I'm starting to see that, and I'm like, oh shoot, I really need to get this book read. So I'm trying to read this light novel as fast as I can, as like the Despair Arc is kind of hinting some things that are happening in it. So thank you guys for letting me know, because a lot of people have been letting me know, like Easy Mode has been telling me, a lot of you guys in the comments down below, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, were telling me how there were some Danganronpa 0 characters. You guys were like, you obviously haven't read it, Blazing Kid, because you didn't react to some of the things that were from Danganronpa 0 in this Despair episode. And I'm like, no, I haven't read it fully, completely yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm reading it out loud. I'm doing it on my channel. So when you read out loud, I get tired. I get winded. I'm just like, oh, I can only do 40-minute videos for the day because, you know, that's a lot of reading, guys. It's a ton of reading. But yeah, go check out Danganronpa 0 if you haven't. If you were just getting into this anime and you're just getting into the series, go read Danganronpa 0 really quick and then come back and watch the Despair Arc. Alright, my ultimates, I know you guys were thinking the same thing. Is this the episode Chiaki was going to die in? No, she did not die in this episode. I was getting a little teary-eyed too, because I thought this was going to be the episode where something happened to her. But nothing happened to my dear beloved Chiaki, thank God. If anything happens to her, honestly, I think it's going to be one of those big moments, so they're kind of waiting towards the end. I think like episode 11 or 12 she'll die, or if she doesn't die, some other like plot twisting event's going to happen that's just gonna fuck it all up, and we're all just gonna be looking at our TV screens like, did that shit just happen? No way. But I will say this, I did get teary-eyed at the end when Chisa was like, I will do anything to protect my students. It just shows you how much she cares about her class of Ultimates. I love that so much. And I think the reason why I love that is because I feel the same way with you guys, honestly. Like, you guys are my class. Every time I make a video, a Danganronpa video, a Zero Escape video, it doesn't matter what kind of video it is. You guys are my class, and I will do anything to protect each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. I love this. I love being able to do YouTube for you guys and be able to put entertaining content out for you guys also. It's just completely amazing. And I'm just in this driver's seat. I am the teacher right now, sort of, in a way. You guys teach me sometimes too, but we kind of help each other out, you know? It's amazing. Like, right there, like, that Chisa part was, I just loved it. It tore me apart. I'm sorry, Chisa, but you're awesome for that. This thoughts video is getting kind of long, so I kind of want to end it here. But anyways, I really, really liked this episode of the Despair arc. Honestly, I think this episode right here is probably my favorite episode this season, honestly, for various reasons. There was just so much in it that was just freaking awesome. And just to see, I misjudged Ryota. I'm sorry, guys. I misjudged Ryota. Ryota, I don't think is on the side of despair. I think he is, at this point, we kind of saw in this episode, he's being forced to give the despair to people. So honestly, I'm sorry about saying what I said about Ryota before. I actually hated him, and I was thinking that he was going to do something to Kirigiri, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's actually a good person at the end of the day. We'll have to see in the episodes to come. But anyways, with that last statement being said, Danganronpa 3, the anime Despair arc, episode 8 was amazing. So I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Deuces, guys.
Hope will never die.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. Sunshine.